Welcome to this video about how to read MIDI files into a spreadsheet by the help of Tones in Tune. It's actually quite simple. You select a file in Tones in Tune's MIDI file reader and stay away from Excel for some time. In this case, I've selected the largest MIDI file on my computer with thousands of MIDI events, so it takes around 5 minutes to read them all and place them in the spreadsheet. I'll make a jump in time so I can show how the MIDI events are embedded in a workbook. First sheet is a report of the statistics of the MIDI file. We have 17 tracks in this file, 2,689 pitch bends, 1,158 other control events, 58 program changes, and 20 tempo changes. There's a matrix with a distribution of note events over pitches and octaves. In this file there is a total of 4,279 note-ons. In the horizontal direction we have the statistics of the individual tracks. The first track, named One Stop, contains 20 tempo changes. The next track is named Bell. It has 23 control changes, 2 program changes, and it has 194 notes. The third track has 323 notes. In the vertical direction, we have the statistics of the individual MIDI channels. MIDI channel 1 has 194 notes corresponding to the notes in track 2. MIDI channel 2 has 323 notes. If we zoom out, we see that each MIDI channel has its own track. For each MIDI track, there is a sheet in this workbook. The first track contains only tempo changes. At the top of the sheet, there is a horizontal time axis. Each column represents a point in time, and each column in this track contains a global tempo change event. It is global in the sense that it affects all channels. Global events have 3 parameters. The first is the name of the event, which in this case is tempo. The second parameter controls the time when the event happens. And the third parameter is the value of the event. We see that the time value refers to the time axis. And the value 100 means 100 beats per minute. The next sheet begins with a number of control changes before the note events. For instance, the second control change happens at time 0. MIDI control number 7 controls the volume. It has value 0.88 and it applies to part number 0, which in this case translates into MIDI channel 1. Looking at a note event, we see that the pitch refers to a cell in a hidden row. Cell G7 refers to cell G5, which is calculated by the Tones in Tune key-to-pitch function. If we start playing, we hear the music from the spreadsheet as if it is the original MIDI file. This sample can be downloaded from tonesintune.com. Thank you for watching this video.